here that we're getting this information from. We were actually the first ones here with about 30 different law enforcement vehicles at least. There are 3 Bearcats on scene here. This just all unfolded, Sandra, I would say, less than 10 minutes ago. We got here even before the crime scene tape came up. So we're just down the hill. If you look up this street where Tony is right now to the right, you'll see one of those Bearcats, and law enforcement. And on the other side of those bushes, basically, is that home that is registered to Bad Boy Films, which is part of Bad Boy Entertainment. And the home in particular is registered not only to Bad Boy Films, but to one of P. Diddy's daughters.
They are heavily armed, and they've been very tactful, would probably be the best word to use, as they made entry into this home this afternoon. We actually watched them as they made their way through one of these side gates, and as soon as they got inside the home, one of the first things they did was made their way into this garage that you see is open right there. Now, they did take a couple people into custody. We witnessed that. Now, are they under arrest? Are they just being asked about what they know? That I can't answer, but I can tell you there's 3 people right there that were taken into custody, were inside that home at the time of the raid.
We did see a bunch of investigators going in, making the raid in there and clearing that as well. So they're going to do a thorough search as they conduct this raid. And so far, Stu, from what I understand and from Haley on the ground there, they have not seen, and we have not seen from our vantage point, any sign of Sean Combs, the 50.
Rescuers are scrambling to save dozens after a major bridge in Baltimore collapsed when it was struck by a cargo ship. At least a dozen cars plunged into the 47-degree Patapsco River, along with a dozen or so construction workers who were on the bridge at the time. There appeared to be an explosion on the container ship as it collided with the bridge, sending containers and diesel flooding into the water. Rescue services are currently working to save as many people as possible.
Namaste, gods, goddesses, and emissaries of light. This is Dr. Shreya Tanya Narima Thea, and if you are new to my channel, please like, subscribe, and do not forget to hit that notification bell so you can be updated on my latest and my current videos. Welcome, 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 everyone. Pull up a seat in a chair, relax. It's going to be a moment, as I sit and converse with you. As you can see, the topic of discussion is juicy. And I'm going to give you updates about me, what I've been going through, the challenges I have overcome, and things of that nature. First and foremost, I finally got a chance to get the installments for the Divine Matrix class. So if you are interested in joining the rest of us, pioneers, trailblazers, whatever you want to call us, chosen ones, it doesn't matter. We are about our business. We are standing on business when it comes to our divinity and our sovereignty. Please come and join us. It will be in your best interest. You will not be the same. Your life will be forever changed in a major way, in a good way. Okay. I'm also offering divine masculine and divine feminine activations as well in installments. For those of you that are feeling stuck on your journey and want union, I can definitely do that. I also do twin flame mergers as well. Now, my advice, and I'm just going to give you this as a caveat, do what you want with the information. I suggest you do some shadow work first before you get any of those things done, because I'm going to bring you together. But if you have problems and you've had disconnects in the union and things you have not resolved, you guys are going to come back together with that mess. And I don't want to hinder you. I'm here to help you. So I would advise you do personal coaching with me. And then we go from there. And I do offer personal coaching as well. Always have since the beginning of my channel. And I also have installment plans for that as well. Okay. So now, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this. Let's lean into this. Let's rock it. Unveiling the X-Men Apocalypse, the solar eclipse, and what that means, and various other topics of discussion within this discussion. And first and foremost, I'm going to be very careful about what I say and how I say it, just because um, my channel is under scrutiny right now. I've been shadow banned. That's the reason why I haven't made a video in so long. YouTube blocked me and put me on restriction. Well, about that one, all I did was uploaded a video after I miscarried, and I was soaking in some herbs to help heal my wound. And then I was told that I was a scammer, that I was defrauding people. I didn't even ask for money. I didn't even promote anything besides healing that day. And it took me some time to kind of get over that, because it really did hurt my feelings. Because one thing that everyone knows is when a woman is pregnant, she's more emotional. So I was very fucking emotional. I was in a dark place, dark space, and I just could not wrap my head around why something like that would happen to me, until I realized the messages that I've been coming across the platform with have been very strong. I've helped a lot of people. I've gotten a lot of emails about people being afraid of this big event that's coming up. And this is the reason why I have a whole separate video on that, because I'm just gonna, kind of delve into like the mystical side of it, as opposed to the actual reality of what's gonna go down. That's a separate video that'll be probably out tomorrow. Okay. So, in this intriguing discussion, we're gonna delve into the mystical significance of the solar eclipse and its parallels with the iconic X-Men storyline, Apocalypse. Just as the solar eclipse marks a rare and powerful celestial event, the emergence of apocalyptic or apocalypse in the X-Men universe signifies a monumental shift in the balance of the powers that be. Okay, so this is about the solar eclipse is about a balance of power. Okay, as we explore these themes of transformation, rebirth, and evolution represented by both the solar eclipse and the character of Apocalypse. Just as the moon temporarily obscures the sun during an eclipse, Apocalypse seeks to bring about a new world order by challenging the existing order of mutants and humans alike. Through a deeper analysis of mythology, symbolism, and esoteric wisdom, we uncover the hidden messages and lessons embedded within the X-Men Apocalypse storyline, and how they resonate with the cosmic energy or solar energy. Now, all of this came to me in a download. I want you to join me on this journey as we unravel the mysteries of the solar eclipse and the connection to the X-Men universe, inviting viewers to contemplate the larger implications of cosmic events on our collective consciousness and evolution side. This is bigger than you. This is bigger than me. This is cosmic. It's not worldwide, it's universe wide. So, we're going to talk about the cosmic events that will take place and why it ties back to the title of this video. So, the cosmic events that will take place, particularly solar eclipses, hold profound significance in various cultures and belief systems throughout history. These celestial occurrences symbolizes moments of transformation, renewal, and alignment of cosmic energies. In the context of the X-Men Apocalypse storyline, the title name, the X-Men Apocalypse, serves as a metaphor for the convergence of cosmic events and their impact on the fate of humanity and mutant kind alike. Now, today, I don't know if all of you are aware that Diddy's two mansions got raided in Miami. In addition to that, a ship collapsed a 1.6-mile bridge in Baltimore, Maryland. Karma is also significant in the solar eclipse. What's been done in the dark is surely showing its face in the light. Okay, I digress. Let's go back to talking about the solar eclipses. So, the solar eclipse, for those of you that are not aware, what takes place is where the moon temporarily obscures the sun, have been viewed as powerful omens or portents in many cultures and countries. They look at it more bigger than us in the United States or the West. For them, they represent a moment of darkness followed by the emergence of light, signifying the potential for profound shifts and new beginnings in one's life. Similarly, in the X-Men universe, the emergence of the character Apocalypse heralds a period of upheaval and change. I can't take this call. All right. Reminded me that I need to do something here. Mm, shoot. I'll be ding dang gong, ding dang gong gong. Shoot. You guys, we're at the apex. If you thought you saw something with this Diddy thing, you ain't seen nothing yet. This is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. There's more to come. Wait for it. Because I'm here to surely tell you, just like I told you before COVID hit, okay? Before the pandemic, I warned you guys. I told you. Don't say that I didn't tell you, because I did then, and I am now going to tell you what's to come. Trust me, Okay. So we're going to have these beautiful new beginnings, just like I was referring to Apocalypse, who emerged from a dark space, and with upheaval came change. Where existing power structures were challenged and new destinies were forged. Now, by exploring the cosmic events leading up to the solar eclipse, such as planetary alignments, the information that I gave you today, with Diddy and his mansion being raided, he knew it was going to get raided because he was already on a plane to Cape Verde. Okay, you can run, but you can't hide. So we have the lunar phases. Okay, this happened in the lunar phase, not the solar phase. But it just goes to show you how powerful moon cycles are and their astrological transits. We can uncover the underlying energies at play and their resonance with the themes of the X-Men Apocalypse storyline, from ancient prophecies to modern interpretations of cosmic phenomena. We'll delve deeper into the significance of all of these events and their relevance to overarching narratives and transformation and evolution for oneself. Now, I am going to be doing this only today through Friday. Solar eclipse readings using your natal chart. So you have to know your time of birth, you have to know um, where you were born, and I will be able to do that fully for you. Okay. Yes, I am going to do solar eclipse readings. So we'll know where your transits are, where your transformation, your area of transformation is, and your evolution, how it's going to personally impact you. It's another God sign. I love it. Yeah, get the reading. It's going to be worth it. It's 250, but it's going to be worth it. And don't worry, I have installments where you can make 4 payments on it. Okay? That's because I love you so much. Now, back to our little discussion here. Okay, as we discuss this, you're invited, viewer, to contemplate the interconnectedness of the cosmic events and human consciousness and where you show up, as well as the potential for personal and collective growth in times of this upheaval and change. Remember, when there is change, that means growth. Growth equates change. By understanding the parallels between cosmic events and the mythological narratives, like the X-Men Apocalypse, we gain insights into these deeper layers of meaning embedded within both fictional or fictorial stories and real life events or phenomena. Okay, let's talk about the Devil's Comet. The Devil's Comet is like a hypothetical celestial event that has captured the imagination of many throughout history. While there is no significant or specific comet known by this name in astronomy, the concept of a devil's comet often refers to a comet that is associated with ominous or malevolent symbolism in folklore, mythology, or popular culture. In various cultures, comets have been viewed as harbingers of disaster, war, or calamities. Why do you think they're calling FEMA in? I'll let you marinate on that. They have been linked to superstitions and fears, with some interpreting their appearance as a sign of impending doom or divine punishment. The term devil's comet may thus evoke images of a comet with a sinister reputation, believed to bring misfortune or chaos upon the world. Okay, now in popular culture, the concept of devil's comet has been explored in literature, film, or other forms of media, often as a plot device in apocalyptic or supernatural narratives. Stories featuring a devil's comet may revolve around the efforts to prevent its catastrophic effects or to harness its power for nefarious purposes. I'll let you go ahead and sit on that as well. While the ideal of a devil's comet may be rooted in myth and superstition, it also reflects humanity's fascination with celestial phenomena or our enduring quest to understand, and overstand the mysteries of the cosmos. The concept of the devil's comet reminds us of a profound influence that celestial events can have on our collective imagination and cultural beliefs. So, do you hear what I am saying to you, collective? We can make this a beautiful experience, or we can make this a very catastrophic event. The choice is yours, both individually and collectively. So, don't have any fears around it. Be open for whatever changes are going to be brought or ushered in, because that means change. And change is what? Change is always good.
Hi there. I just want
Change is always good, honey. Know that. I'm sorry. I lost you guys for a moment there. Don't know what happened, but whatever happened was meant to happen. We were talking about the devil's comment, okay? We were also talking about how it is up to us whether we make this a mystery or we make it a nightmare. It's up to you. You have that much power. You just don't know it. You just don't know who you are. Many of you don't. This is the reason why I have the Divine Matrix class, so you can find out your power, your strength, and your weaknesses, and how to overcome them. Most of us sit in just our weaknesses with no real um, gumption or gusto within us to fight because we don't know where to start. Well, the Divine Matrix class is the answer. I'm not saying it's the answer to everything and all of your problems, but about 99.99999%. That's just my opinion. And my opinions, that's a confirmation, are usually right. Okay, so sometimes we just really need to get over ourselves. Let's talk about the blood moon. The blood moon of peril. So it conjures images of an ominous and foreboding celestial event steeped in mystery as well and danger. While there isn't a specific astronomical event known by this name, it evokes the notion of a lunar eclipse. Hey, you guys, that happened yesterday, the lunar eclipse. We're still in the energy of it though, with a deep red hue, commonly referred to as the blood moon. Okay. In folklore and mythology, blood moons have often been associated with prophecy, supernatural occurrences, and potential for calamity. The vivid red coloration of the moon during a lunar eclipse is caused by the Earth's atmosphere refracting sunlight, casting a eerie glow upon the lunar surface. This phenomenon has fueled legends and superstitions throughout the history alike, with some cultures interpreting blood moons as omens of war, famine, and upheaval. In the context of the blood moon of peril, one could imagine a fictional narrative where the appearance of such a celestial event triggers a series of dramatic events or challenges for the protagonists. Perhaps it heralds the awakening of ancient powers, the onset of a supernatural threat, or the beginning of a prophesied apocalypse. As with many celestial events, the blood moon of peril serves as a catalyst for storytelling, inviting us to explore themes, fate, destiny, and enduring struggle between light and darkness. Whether as a backdrop for a work of fiction or a metaphor for real world challenges, the concept of the blood moon of peril taps into our fascination with the mysteries of the cosmos and the eternal dance of celestial bodies in the night sky. The Judaism religion and the Jews have their Shabbat, okay, that they do around this time. We all know that um, it's held on a Friday, typically sundown, with the lighting of a candle by the women of the household, followed by the recitations of blessings over wine, kiddush, and bread, shalah. This is followed by a festival meal with the family and friends, often including traditional dishes such as challah bread, chicken soup, and roasted meerfish. Throughout Shabbat, observant Jews refrain from work, engaging in activities that are considered creative or laborious. Instead, they focus on prayer, study of sacred texts, and spending quality time with loved ones. Hmm. Let's see the connection between the solar eclipse and the Son of Man. It appears that this is also revered around Messianic association with Jesus Christ. However, the Son of Man is a title used in religious texts, including the Bible, to refer to this messianic figure or a representation for humanity or Jesus Christ, as I have already exclaimed. Let's talk about the Antichrist and how it connects to the solar eclipse. So, the connection between the Antichrist and the solar eclipse is often a topic of speculation and interpretation within certain religious or eschatological beliefs, particularly in some Christian traditions. Some interpretations suggest that the solar eclipse could be seen as a symbolic or prophetic sign of the end times, as described in apocalyptic literature, such as the book of Revelations in the Bible. In these interpretations, the Antichrist is often associated with a figure of ultimate evil who will rise to power in the final days before the second coming of Christ, which is not literal but figurative. However, it's important to note that interpretations of prophecy and symbolism it can vary widely among different religious groups and individuals. While some may see significance in celestial events like solar eclipses as potential signs of a divine judgment or impending apocalyptic events, others may interpret them differently or not at all. Ultimately, the connection between the Antichrist and the solar eclipse is a matter of interpretation and belief, and opinions on the subject can vary widely among different religious traditions and communities. It's essential to approach these topics with sensitivity and respect for diverse perspectives, as I always make sure to do. Now we're going to talk about the red heifer. The red heifer ritual is a significant ceremony in Jewish tradition outlined in the Hebrew Bible, Numbers 19 1 through 22. It involves the sacrifice of a red heifer, a young cow without blemish, whose ashes are used in a purification process for individuals who have come into contact with a corpse, which is considered a source of ritual impurity. According to the Jewish law, the ashes of the red heifer are mixed with water to create a water or waters of purification, which are sprinkled on those who are impure due to contact with a corpse. This purification process allows individuals to participate in certain religious activities, such as entering the temple or partaking in the Passover sacrifice. The red heifer ritual holds significance in Jewish eschatology as well, with some interpretations suggesting that the appearance of a perfect red heifer could herald the coming of the Messiah and the rebuilding of the third temple in Jerusalem. While the red heifer ritual was practiced in ancient times, it's not really known or not been performed since the destruction of the second temple in 70 CE openly, but I'm sure they're still doing it. I'm sure they are. So, overall, the red heifer ritual is a complex and deeply symbolic aspect of Jewish tradition, reflecting the importance of purity and ritual observance in Jewish religious practices. And that is it. That is all for now. Until we meet next time, namaste.